joyful day, beautiful, joyful all things. My heart is heavy this morning. If there's a question, no, you got it. Because it is all that I choose to be, right? Because we get a choice. Choice comes with consequence. Black balling, but you gotta choose what you wanna be, how you wanna show up, right? Man, yeah. You know, the choice, like on those ship to play in, and they could have stayed packed like sardines, and so in your own comfort, you don't want to be comfortable, but think about that as your remain packed like sardines, knowing is just a repeat to you not honoring you, devaluing, murder you, and kill you, or thing that you had self-100% choice. So choose ye this day, she says, in whom you will serve. That's so funny, and then I'ma get to the real point of that only so long anyways, cause I'm going to work. And who you will serve, like, we make a choice, right? You gotta make a life, right? And it gets so good. But guess what? If it's gonna make me for your peace of mind, then I am, right? And so, and all my shit together, because when we lose somebody who you care about, I'm down with when it comes along who cared about you. And that's why I met this morning. And I mean, the dishes still needed to be done. Life is still going life. Can make a choice for what's you're gonna do is gonna be for you. Honor yourself. It honors. I'm inclined to think that alone, right? Because while we do overcome by us to mask it, our faces getting BBLs, you're still lonely, and when you ain't right within, and it just existed, right? And then your best life is really the people. Because when you won't take things that are silently possibility, you must absence before you go out and get on the side that you're gonna do the thing virgin and abstinence for a time. Because I wasn't in the best position, then I was only 99.9%. Might not that 1%. I can't chance it, right? Because I knew I was gonna make a change. Intentional. So I'm asking us for ourselves, but also for This is a real hard question. Today my heart is heavy to me and invested in me. They did everything I wanted them to do, cause the estimate is that they did what they better versions of themselves, and subsequently authentic grassrootsly make everything better. Right. Trying to knock people over the head and get the newbie first partakers of the information that you trying to give out here got realer this year, right? Cause family with my granddaddy last property came to do a thing for his family and to communicate. We don't know how to all these things. We're making choices. But our other people we can't make money. We only box to where we continue to graduations and the gender reveals come more about family. If we ain't prepared, then where we found it and all that you and all that getting attention of where is our pushback. There is a system, there is a design that uses, right? They take our resilient calm and how in the better because that's how we were designed to beings in this flesh and gotten too humanized that you forgot you and then the beautiful part of somebody else. And so, and when we get with people and we love people, and if they're not completely understand the things that when you say, oh, I need you to do, absolutely try to be, ignore the ways that they need to show up. We are ourselves of love. And then the thing is that yes, when a person shows you the signs of this, but want that you ignore the you that they need to take time for themselves, the love, the time, the house, the place, right? And then there will come a time where that thing is gonna be like what? But take care of what they needed to take care of. And that's important, right? And I'm in tears about. Love me because they did what you call it. They dance to all my love ain't the absence it hurt. Love is not the absence of love isn't the absence of not feeling. Listen, we got all these things I don't wanna feel. Listen, love is all of those and some. Decide to make a real choice. We get on jobs. I'm listening to dear Holla Big, and she talked ours was to her when she want me and you wanna give me a pad. Cause you and the badge so now we getting in these positions and we get bank statements and we think that we're better. Really we're not. We are reflections of what. If you think about what scripture said In me you see God. Where are you? Do we treat and handle admission? Boy, girl, how we handling intentionally causing harm? And so, for the sake of we do the real work, when you just out here and existing in a world that don't care, like damage to everything that you love. So I talk about death, right? My cousin dying, 30 a teenage son. And so I watched my we've done, but I watched my family personal thing inside of the community, inside of the world, and prepare for the inevitable part of your great life. Death is the thing that's going to happen. We don't ever know when. But having those conversations is broken for right now, and I still gotta do. They don't particularly care. I take that big care. And so I'm gonna definitely do my best tonight to hold back a tear. I'm not look, I'm wearing a shirt today. She was in joyfully and she did. She said her roof was paid. She made sure they told that he wouldn't need to make payments on. She's very active in the community. She pulled on her friends. Every person at the VA got loved on. So how we here presenting the real thing is we must do unto others. Really, that's just all it is. We are mere matter how old or individual these any encounter you have with a person is there to teach you or to show you something. Be like, go sit your motherfucking ass down. Ain't nobody you. And then, and of course, us, but we'll take the same and still try to administer it to oh, taste so good when you taste it. Let's check ourselves before we wreck ourselves living in the world that don't care the things that you care about. Oh, you gotta set yourself up cause time, right? You gone, you no longer here. That inmate, you do whatever they needed to do, and now they find themselves in a position, your husband, your mom, right? And so you mishandled on them to do the right thing when it, but if everything we did to worry about those things. I've been helping so being a one of the jobs I worked at the news. But right? Cause it's what I do, I'm not. But it bothered me when my dad to go to some of the facilities and he wasn't getting the love that I was here because when yours come out and how dare you take a position you can't see yourself in them. You don't see yourself as needing assistance from another person wanting to express something and now you go tired. You can hold space for them. But we making choices to do. They out of everything.